Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Healing Oasis Shadow Work Message. So we are going to be diving into those hidden spaces today, looking at moon energy, 8th house energy, 12th house energy, digging into and allowing your shadow energy to have a voice and to share a message with you, potentially a repressed message, a repressed energy. So giving that inner space an opportunity to communicate with us. So I'll be channeling those messages today. We have various different divination tools to do that. We have our numerological dice, we have our astro dice, tarot, oracle, and we'll be using all of those today in our reading. So before I get into the reading, and I will begin by casting the dice, I would love to invite you to join the Kindred family here by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Clicking like on the video, of course, supports my channel, and I certainly do appreciate that. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if something resonates with you, bearing in mind this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate with you, you can check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or I will see you in a future video, hopefully. All right, let's go ahead and get into casting our dice. So on the left side here, we have, we're going to be casting our moon energy. So the box that has the moon graphic in it. And on the other side, we'll be casting our ego energy, or our sun energy, outwardly expressive energy. So we're looking for areas, either commonalities, or maybe there's distance or separation or difficulty seeing eye to eye. So the whole idea of this reading is to be able to find areas, some sort of area of connectivity where we can find a bridge or a link between these energies so that they can communicate properly with each other. Okay? All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into our casting here. Okay, so we don't have any areas of overlap immediately, or it's not obvious. So let me just rearrange. So our shadow energy is resonating with Aquarius energy, which is fixed air sign, fixed air energy. We have the numbers 1, 4, and 7. Our ones are our ambitious initiators. They are trailblazers that begin, that start, that initiate. We have our number 4, which talks about grounding energy, grounding, stability, dependability. And then we have our number 7, which talks about truth, analysis, searching, seeking the truth. Interesting. And then on our sun side, our outwardly expressive energy, we have Sagittarius, which is the opposite of you, Gemini. It's your opposite energy. Mutable fire, your mutable air. We have 2 number 6s and a number 5. So our outwardly expressive energy is actually focused on the heart space matters of the heart, love, caring for, romance, that sort of energy. And number 5 energy, which is freedom and freedom, creativity, adventure. So it could be the love of adventure, and makes a lot of sense. The number 5 I always associate with Sagittarius energy, so it seems as if our ego energy is focused on the love of adventure, exploration, shooting for the stars, potentially pursuing or putting energy into discovering our bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? What's the bigger purpose? What are our bigger beliefs? So Gemini is connected to the third house, which talks about traveling, networking, intellect, the mind space from a personal position. And then Sagittarius, of course, being the opposite, that is associated with the ninth house. And the ninth house talks about beyond ourselves, knowledge, intellect, and understanding beyond ourselves. So like I said, it appears as if there's no connection, but this idea of searching for and truth beyond oneself actually is very much so connected to Aquarius. This number 7 energy. It's almost like the moon energy almost feels like finding some sort of groundedness or stability, and it feels spiritual to me, but more from like a cerebral or mind position. Seeking the truth, searching for the truth, finding that stability, that groundedness, by understanding who we are in our spiritual walk. That's actually what it feels like. But let's go ahead and see what's the primary message that Shadow would like to communicate with us today. What is that primary message? What is the primary message that Shadow wants to communicate with us today? All right, so Osiris, God King of Duat, commitment, acquisition, responsibility. It's actually very interesting, this idea, concept of responsibility, because Aquarius energy feels responsible for the greater well-being of the collective. Aquarius is connected to Saturn energy. It's the divine masculine side to Saturn in ancient astrology, and so has this duty-like persona and energy, and specifically connected to, again, duty outside of ourselves, so duty to the collective, the friend to all. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and get some more pointed questions from our inner space. What is our shadow side trying to communicate with us? What is the message here from our shadow? Two of Chalices. Okay. Five of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands underlying. Hangman, Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing and nourishing the seed of passion is what's hidden. It's hidden energy. That's interesting. Let's see what our sun energy wants to share. What messages does our outwardly expressive sun energy what is going on with our sun energy? Nine of Chalices. Okay. Knave of Wands. We have Six of Pentacles underlying. The need for reciprocity is making it impossible for us to see our opportunities, like what's beyond our current misery, sadness, disappointment. All right, let's see let's see what's going on with intentions or fears. Intentions, fears. It's almost like the energy that we're going to do it for moon energy first, our moon energy first. It's like what's currently being expressed to, or what's the attitude toward our sun. King of Cups. Stoic and closed off emotionally. We had the Seven of Cups as the underlying. Let's look at the sun. Sun energy. Your attitude, if you will, towards the inner spaces. Nine of Wands. Defensive. Honesty though. Boundaries. Alright, so I'm gonna shuffle out your advice. So we had two cards flip out for you. The first one is a brow chakra energy through cedarwood, and this card is about connection. The lie is that it's too much. The truth is that you're grounded in your body. Use your empathic abilities to connect with others. Discern the information you receive and do not take on what is not your own. And then we have this sacral chakra, also represented by coriander. The lie here is that this is the way it has always been done. And the truth is that you create your own way. You are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. The path less traveled may be more fulfilling. Honoring yourself. Honoring yourself. Connection, commitment, responsibility. You are responsible for letting you in. There's such a focus on outward energy. It feels like you're torn in two, which as a Gemini, you're a dual sign, you're a dual energy anyway, naturally. So this might not feel abnormal. But this disconnect here is causing you strife. There's difficulty in this disconnect. This idea of honoring yourself by connection, by respecting each energy's needs and desires, working as one unit to navigate through this life. It feels like there's mine. There's mine. Ugh, it's what the heart wants. Ugh, it's what the ego wants. Instead of, it's what we want. It feels as if it feels weird. It feels open and closed at the same time. It's very bizarre. On one side, in our inner space, we have, Aquarius energy. Our air energy, just because it's air, has difficulty sometimes making those emotional, emotive connections. But there is a desire here with the Two of Chalices to have an equal partnership. And I feel like it's equal within having an equal say, having an equal and balanced connection between the two energies, between the moon and sun energy. But there's a battle, there's a fight here with the Five of Swords. There's a resistance. And a coldness, where the King of Cups typically can be very warm and inviting and understanding. It feels like blocking. Our King of Cups is wearing a mask. So there's some hiding, there's some dishonesty, there's some holding back. Aloofness. Very airy of you. This desire to search for the truth within, find grounding and stability in that truth. This desire to initiate this adventure is not so different. But you cannot see it because there's no connectivity. There's no link. There's no bridge. There's just a gaping chasm that can be overcome by simply honoring the fact that we work together to create our own way. Thinking outside of the box, path less traveled, fulfillment. So again, on the other side of the bridge, we have this outwardly expressive fire energy that's really, really just pushing intensely towards the love of their passions and creativity and adventure. They're on an adventure of a lifetime, looking for that which they love. Creative expression feels like a focus here. With the Knave of Wands here, that's our page energy. There's like a youthful excitement about this, an exploratory, adventurous energy that is still grounded in confidence, and you're confidently moving forward in search of this bigger passion and adventure. But when it comes to your inner world, you've put up a barrier. Now, if we look at this card, there are no masks, but there is a physical barrier. And the back, her back is turned to the Casanova character, who's not wearing a mask. So it's like the other individual, the other energy is trying, well, poorly, or being rejected. This could also be a reaction too. But there's a boundary there. There's like an unwillingness to look, an unwillingness to see. You know, I'm just going to charge forth and do my thing. But really, what is wanted here? Our Osiris energy, this idea of a commitment to determining your rulership. This idea of Osiris being the God King. It's like the blending of a God and a king. These two energies that are powerful independently, but when they work together, when they connect, they are the all-powerful, the magnanimous ruler. And the message I'm getting for you, Gemini, is that it is your responsibility to honor yourself by connecting these two energies, by honoring these two sides of the same coin. There is not a disconnect here. There is a connection. You have to find the connection. There is a connection. Seeking and searching for the truth, a more analytical, a little cooler, more mind space sort of way, searching for the truth from the heart space. But are we hearing the same word here? We're searching for the truth. So the whole point is to get in alignment with your path and purpose, and your path and purpose is going to require a mental stimulation and a heart space stimulation. Those things do not and are not, should not be independent of each other. There's a connection. What is that connection? What is that truth? That truth is the connection. That is the star that both of these entities are connected to, looking toward and following. Once we determine what that is, then we can get on our path and pursue our purpose together as a unit. All right, my beautiful Geminis, these are the messages I've channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful. If something resonated, do drop a comment down below, click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in an upcoming message. Bye-bye.